Good evening, everyone. How are you today? So, thank you very much for coming. And so, this is actually very first meditation, Wednesday night meditation in this year. So, thank you for coming. And we are in 2020. So, I think you all had beautiful holiday, and I want to wish you may all you have beautiful New Year with happy, peaceful, and with noble friends. So today I was thinking what I would like to share with you. Then actually in this place I have been talking so many different topics. Today I was thinking I would like to share with you about forgiveness. Because this is huge topic. As we know, in this world, so many people are talking about this topic. So, I could remember a few months ago, someone asked about this idea. But I was kind of confused how I can explain, how can I give some answer about this question. Because I know in this here is different culture, and in Sri Lanka it's different, and how people are thinking is different ways. Then I had some discussion with our English teachers, and then I could find something good answer. But I have talking about this topic this idea different times in this place. But why I was thinking to share with same topic today, because we are in New Year. We have to continue more than 11 and a half months to complete this year. So also when we are thinking about these days in this world, it's so many things are happening. So many people are talking about different kind of topics. So then I think this is a good time to think about this forgiveness. So, what do you think about this idea? Can we change this world? Can we change this world? So, we know in this world, so many people change this world different ways. How they change? How they change this world? So many people, different ways. We know, for example, Buddha or Jesus, or there are so many different teachers. They guide this world different ways. They try to change. But maybe you know, during the Buddha's time, there was a Buddha's cousin. His name Bhante Assaji. He was one of the bad monk during the Buddha's time. But he was Buddha's cousin. What he did, he tried to kill Buddha several times. When you are going to read Life of the Buddha, you can see that all the stories how he tried to kill Buddha. But Buddha was very kind to him, very nice to him. So, but finally he understood what he did. So when I was little, I read a Bible, I think 50 pages or something. I knew how some Jesus disciples did something bad for him. So when someone going to change this world, but so many people are waiting to do something bad for him. So also there was a famous teacher, his name Shantideva. He wrote one of his books. When you are going to change this world, it is not easy. It is really hard. But we can change ourselves. What is the easy? We are going to change others or ourselves. It is really easy to change ourselves. Maybe you know, Bhante Assaji always talking about this same idea. When we are flying, that all the in the flight they are telling us, put your oxygen mask first before you assist others. Same thing Buddha taught. How Buddha taught it in Pali language, attahi attano nato. It means you are the one who can take care of yourself. Other people can, but you are know very well about yourself. So this forgiveness, we can think about this idea. Who can forgive for yourself? Who can forgive for yourself? Yes? Yeah. You are the person can forgive for yourself. So there are nobody, according to the Buddhist teaching, there are nobody can forgive for yourself. You are the person. So then we have to think about that idea. Firstly, we have to understand what is the forgiveness. Then you have to practice it. Then you have to think how I can forgive for others, also yourself too. So that's why Buddha always taught, I can't walk with you. He told, I saw path, this is the path, just walk. I already saw you, otherwise I can't go with you. So that is the interesting thing about Buddhist teaching. But Buddha saw us way, we have to practice, we have to go. Without practice, we can't do anything. We have to practice every day. So that's why we are practicing here. So many people are asking us, Bhante, how we can practice forgiveness according to the Buddhist teaching? What do you think? How you can practice forgiveness according to the Buddhist teaching? Already we practiced today. Loving kindness, meditation, it is our forgiveness practice. So, when we practice loving kindness meditation, we firstly focus ourselves. Then afterward we focus all the living beings, our family. Also there is maybe it is maybe difficult for you when you are practicing our loving thoughts towards to our difficult ones. Maybe if you have, maybe not. Some people told me, Bhante, I don't have any difficult ones, but I focus on politicians. Some people told me. Yeah. So there are so many ways people are practicing this loving kindness meditation. It is our forgiveness practice. So I want to ask you, is it easy to forgive someone? Yeah, it is. It is not easy, but it takes time. Day by day, step by step. So there's a beautiful story. You all know about scorpion. They are very poisonous. If they bite us, maybe we will die. So one day, one of teacher and his student was walking nearby the lake. Then that teacher saw there was a scorpion going to sink in the water, on the water. Then what that teacher did, he wanted to save his life. Then he went close to the scorpion, tried to take him out. What that scorpion did, he bit that teacher. Then what teacher told, again he tried to save his life. Again the scorpion did same thing. That student was looking that situation, what his teacher doing. Then he asked, are you mad, my teacher? What are you doing here? That scorpion always bite you when you are going to save him. Give up it. Then that teacher told, you know my student, I am human. So also I am monk. I am practicing loving kindness. As a loving person, my responsibility is save someone's life or help someone. We all are called, when we are chanting, we are chanting about Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. Buddha is our guide, our teacher. Dharma is guidelines. So Sangha is we call noble friends. So He told, as a noble friend, I'm going to save his life. Maybe he bite me, maybe he do something bad for me. But my responsibility is try to save his life. Then he saved his life. Then he explained how you can help someone. Then I want to tell you why I share this story. Maybe you all have this kind of so many different experiences. Sometimes you are going to help someone from different ways. They did something wrong for you. Actually, I could remember before I come to here, 2017, I think August or July. So I was a teacher in our monastery. There was a teacher. He was same my age. But every day when he come to teach his class, he was very late. So I know our principal, he was always yelling at him. I always heard what he told him. Then one day I told, our principal was always yelling at you because you are always late. That is your responsibility. Go and come early, don't be late. Then I explained him very nicely, very friendly. We are very close friends. But after I told, he was very mad at me. He blamed at me. So he used so many bad words. Then I was very relaxed and calm. I told, please go. I will come later. Then I don't want to go. Then he closed the door in my room. Then he again started to scream, and he used so many bad words, more than 10-20 minutes. So what I did, then one of my friend came and okay, go. Then he left. So, but after I came here, I called him. Then I explained, don't do that again. It is not good for you. Then I'm sorry, Bhante, what I did. So recently I went to Sri Lanka. He was very nice with me, but still he was same person. So, but I didn't make any anger thoughts against him. I explained something nicely. That's it. Then I totally forgot what he told me. So we can think so many different ways. So when you are as a loving person, when you are practicing this loving kindness meditation, we are trying to forgive someone. It means you are forgiving for yourself, also others. So sometimes they are telling you so many bad words, or maybe they are trying to do something bad for you. You can try to let go. But as I told you, it is not easy. That's why we need to practice more and more. So what Buddha said, bhavita. Bhavita means practice. Bahulikata, practice again and again. Then you can see that all the benefits. Maybe you know there is 11 benefits of loving kindness. You are getting calm and nicer and loving person. Everybody close you, everybody love you. So you are getting very patient. So that all the benefits will come to you every day. So also today morning I was reading a book. It's called A Tree in a Forest. This is one of the famous book wrote by Ajahn Brahmans, Ajahn Chah. He was one of the famous teacher in Thailand. Then I found nice story. I would like to read it. Then you can understand something good message. This story telling about same idea. Okay, just listening very mindfully. Maybe I will do some mistakes too. So, what is the topic? It's called fire. Nothing happens immediately. So in the beginning, we can't see any results from our practice. This is like the example that I have often given you of the man who tries to make fire by rubbing two sticks together. He says, "They say there's a fire here." He then begins rubbing energetically. He's very impatient. He rubs on and on, but his impatience doesn't end. He wants to have that fire, but the fire just doesn't come. So he gets discouraged and stops to rest for a while. He starts again, but by then the initial heat he had has disappeared. So the going is slow. He just doesn't keep at it long enough. He rubs and rubs until he is tried and then stops together. Not only is he tried, but he becomes more and more discouraged. There is no fire here. He finally decides and gives up completely. Actually, he was doing the work, but there wasn't enough heat to start the fire. The fire was there all the time, but he didn't carry on to the end. Until we are able to reach peace, the mind will continue as before. For this reason, the teacher says, just keep on doing it. Keep on with the practice. Maybe we think, if I don't yet understand, how can I do it? Until we are able to practice properly, wisdom won't arise. So, we say just keep on with it. If we practice without stopping, we will begin to think about what we are doing and consider our practice. I think you all have 2 sticks. You have to rub every day. Then you can see the fire. I think in this year you can see that fire. Try to practice every day. Then you can practice this forgiveness meditation. You can forgive for yourself, forgive for others, but it is not easy. It is very hard. So think deeply and try to practice. So thank you very much for coming. Have a beautiful night.